It's in the game.
The Iron Bowl. 3 simple words, and they stir emotions and feelings across the entire state of Alabama, which can be felt and in many cases starts blood to boiling because rivalries like this define this great sport. Welcome everyone to the home of the Auburn Tigers, Jordan-Hare Stadium. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to take off. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense, is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you let the quarterback get outside the pocket, and he takes off, and he gets a first down. Like, so much to defend. That is the hardest thing to defend, because you don't know where it's going to happen on the field and when it's going to happen.
They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Really nice play getting that first down. And listen, I know when a lot of people think about the Crimson Tide recently, they think about the success they've had at the quarterback position. A big reason why, though, those guys have been playing so well, they're throwing to NFL talent all over the field. And this dude right here, he could be the next first-round pick at the wide receiver position from Ben.
Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
From the gun, the give, looking for room. Smashes ahead. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Bama!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Here comes that Alabama offense. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He'll throw it. Got a man. It's Cook. Oh, he's got some space. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And, man, this QB has delivered all year long. All the hype coming in as a freshman. Like, will he get on the field? Not only does he get on the field, now we're talking late in the season about being a true freshman quarterback, possibly winning a Heisman. You talk about a guy that has handled every moment and embraced it and excelled. This guy has been phenomenal.
Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. After the filthy move, he's got room. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing him. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Starts to scramble to the left. Got some room, headed to the goal line. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run.
Touchdown, Crimson Tide! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got...
Here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
The number one key for this defense coming into this game was finding a way to stop this quarterback from running the football. And guys, they have not done a good job of that early in this game. He has been able to get out of the pocket, whether it's been designed runs or scramble.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Alabama!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
What a first quarter they've already put together, up 21-3 and going for more. Looking to throw on first down. He throws into the middle of the field. He's got it! And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
It's just incredible. You see the arm talent in that last throw. The quarterback position is the hardest position to play in team sports. The fact that this guy is right out of high school and somehow in the conversation to win the Heisman Trophy, that's one of the best stories right now in all of sports.
One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. Inside the 35. Turning it on! Touchdown time! He got a step and just dusted the field.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Here comes that Alabama offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Here we go. Wants to go up top. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hill. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pressure coming. He'll pull it down and run. Guys, it's almost impossible to overstate the importance of this game. The result might well be the cut line between really good bowl and the playoff.
It's a really good point, Reese, because at this point of the season late, this is a resume builder, and this might be the win that you need to improve your status and impress the committee so that they put you in the college football playoff.
Yeah, in these top 10 games, they get more attention. More people are there, more people are covering, more people are talking about it, more people are spreading it. So obviously to do it on this stage will go a long way to determine whether this team gets in the playoff.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They're dealing with a second and long. Gives it on the option. Fighting off the defender. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another first down, and he has just been running wild on this defense.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that
breaks into the open. They finally get to him. A what a play there to pick up the first down.
This defense really needs to be careful, and they have to play with great eye discipline, understanding where the football is at all times. Moving forward, they have got to know if this guy has the ball, because he is dangerous in space.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Makes the grab. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
Defenses have their hands full with him. They just give up a big pass there for a first down, but it's not just the arm you got to worry about, it's his legs too. This guy's top 10 in the nation, total touchdowns scored.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bama!
Man, oh man, what a day. His third touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything and padding those stats. And all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man at running back, that's a good day.
Here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Edwards. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. These two rivals first played in 1893, but there was nearly a half-century, guys, when they didn't play each other because they got in a fight over, among other things, gate receipts.
Yeah, listen, I've been lucky enough to broadcast this game before, and I'll never forget being at Bryant-Denny Stadium and just feeling the energy. It was just completely different versus anything I'd ever seen in college football before. David, there's a different meaning to this game for both of these schools in the state of Alabama.
Yeah, and it's just different because I think being in the state, like fans are around each other all year long. Players are around each other all year long. You know, the Iron Bowl is a civil war of hate between each other all year long, and they get to settle it on a big stage every year.
Second down, he'll throw it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Evanson. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. On the run, fires downfield. He's got an open man. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. The give out of the gun. Shakes off and runs through another guy. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
We know this guy is in contention right now for the Heisman Trophy, and this late in the year, if you're going to bring that home, you've got to put up big stat games, right? Had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again today. He is turning it on late.
There he goes! Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Tide trying to pay off this red zone trip. He leaves it with his back. Makes one man miss. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Lost a throw on 1st down. Working that left side now. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Touchdown, Crimson Tide! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. This guy is so slippery, so elusive. He just vaporizes right in front of the defense.
It's crazy. You could play touch football in an elevator and lose to this guy. He's that kind of quick.
Build on this lead. They'll move the wide receiver. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Unleashes one. Complete to the left. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. To the air on 1st down. On the run, still looking. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Alabama! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just...
They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Quick step and go. Sweet spin. There he goes down the right side. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown Tide.
In the end zone.
The Tide is rolling as Alabama starts to pull away from Auburn.
Yeah, and Alabama handling the moment. Obviously, we know they got great players, great tradition, but handling the moment in the Iron Bowl, big stage, a lot of hatred.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking deep. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches, so I don't mind him taking another shot there.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. With jet sweep pass. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Gain of
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of the spot.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Quarterback adapting, turning it on. And maybe they've tried to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another first down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws for the tight end. Catch in the middle, it's Edwards.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense, and that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a real chance to go to New York and try to win that Heisman Trophy.
Looking to throw on first down. Buys a little time. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Now the play fake. Oh, they're after him. Takes a hit as he fires.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
Throws to the wideout. Connection to the right. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead, David.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
They'll send the back in motion. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He throws one to the left. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, backed up in their own end, starting the drive from their own one. Makes a man miss. Breaks into the open. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
And obviously, if you're going to be in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy, you got to be putting out big stat games week in, week out. He's been doing it all season long and obviously had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again here today in a game where a lot of Heisman Trophy voters, they're watching this one.
Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
If you're going to be a quarterback in the Heisman race, you've got to win games and you got to put up big numbers, and that's exactly what this guy has done all season long. Top 10 in the nation in passing yardage, and he's the biggest reason why they've been winning.
Nice move there. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
And he showed you in 2 plays why this defense has been up late at night. Like thinking about having to guard, he makes you defend the back end, throwing the football, but then has the ability to pull it down and chew up yards with his...
Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. The sudden change on the turnover, man, he was looking for running room, couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 20. The latest edition of this in-state passion play is bathed in crimson as Alabama rolls to victory over Auburn in the Iron Bowl. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
ball changes hands, and the offense finds itself backed up inside their own 10. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Escapes the pocket. The freshman QB shows his toughness, picks up the first down himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there, play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Big throw caught on the left side.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
QB decides to keep it here. Jukes to get free. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. He's wide open. Look out. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. The receiver's got it on a jet sweep. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, I love to see a defense that's prepared for anything. The offense here tries that jet sweep and quickly found out that going side to side is tricky against this defense and the speed they have.
And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the run here. Lets it go. Oh, incomplete. He's very lucky that wasn't intercepted here on the opening possession. Like to have that one back. It's going to bring it. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Caught near the sticks. It's Edwards. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Breaks free. Running with purpose.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Physical run earns the first down.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's going to take off here. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Bama. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's got the first and still going. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama.
But it's just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
For a successful drive. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Using his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after another big scramble. This defense has had no answer for the quarterback runs today. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. On the run here, lets it go. Caught near the sticks. It's Cook. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Pre-snap motion from the offense. On the run, it's Hill. Gets some space around the 30. Powering through the defender. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's caught inside the 15, still running. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tide.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown. Through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Oh, gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking deep to the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Bama.
Chris, what a play by this quarterback. 1 second, he's surveying the entire field, trying to find that open receiver. The next second, he just pulls it down, tucks the football away, picks up yards, and gets a touchdown himself. What a run.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the move now. He gets loose.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it. They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. He'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking for his back. Grab near the sticks. It's Hill. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. He sells it looking downfield, knowing he wants to hit his running back on the angle route. Effective play to move these chains.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw, testing the middle. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing in the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Quick throw to his receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Cooper. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw it from the red zone. He lets it go. Touchdown, Alabama. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in him.
And the back now goes in motion. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. 2nd and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving. Hey, guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Looking for a receiver. Looking to set up a screen pass here. He's found some room at the 45. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
He escapes the pocket, breaks into open space. Heads out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. He's been shredding this defense with his scrambles today.
This defense is so caught up in defending this pass game. I think here they just completely forgot about this guy's ability to run the football. Good, solid gain, and he gets out of bounds.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
Receiver in motion now. First and goal. Handoff. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, no surprise there. They gave it to him one more time. The defense is able to come up with a stop. Listen, this guy's already got 3 touchdowns on the game, and he looks hungry for number 4. Give it to him again.
They're going to run the option. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
Momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
Here's the option play. They'll toss it to the back. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Tide.
Well, that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's going to take off. Heads out of bounds after another big gain and a first down. This defense has not been able to stop the quarterback run today. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looks like he's going to run it. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Important second down play coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Tackled right after the catch, but the offense is now in the red zone. Alabama getting set with a first and 10 now. Takes the handoff. It's Hill. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, they actually call a play that goes in the wrong direction. Seems like everything they've called has worked out, whether it's on the ground or through the air. And this time, the defense steps up and makes a play.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quick throw over the middle. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Bama. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With the conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in.
Black 18! Black 18!
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Pulls it in. It's Cook. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
This quarterback has been in rhythm the entire game, and Chris, with this pass, he's got now over 400 yards on the afternoon. What a day.
Over the middle, it's Cook. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. A quick juke to get free. Oh, he breaks free. Still going. He's in the clear. That's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position.
It's one thing to design a play for a quarterback to run the football, to pick up big yards like this, but Chris, this guy drops back to throw. Everybody's got their back turned. He pulls it down, and no one's there to pick him up.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The freshman with a little too much air under that one. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to the end zone. Grab down the middle. It's Cooper. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. Alabama's offense now lining up on first and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Offense facing second and goal.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this first and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama. That's another touchdown for the running back, and they've got one hand in that conference championship trophy now.
Man, this running back is just adding up the touchdowns. You know, the whole conference knows about this guy and what he's capable of doing, and here he is, the big stage in a championship game. Shorter.
They'll give it to the running back. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this third quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that. One quarter to play in what has been a beatdown. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.